Bernard Hill always wanted to avoid using prosthetics as much as possible.
The character has to come through, and if you put a prosthetic on somebody, I think by and large you limit the acting, and I think sometimes the audience can see it.
So when they were gonna do his transformation when he was poisoned by Sauron to the normal Theoden, they used a very interesting technique that required a lot of accurate acting from him in order to avoid prosthetics.
What we had to do is basically use an old technique called old age stipple. You stretch the skin, and while it's stretched, you stipple this latex on there, dry it with a hairdryer, and when you relax it, it all of a sudden forms all these wrinkles.
We shot the scene, and then they played me the scene back on a screen, and I had to try and match my head action and try and act the process, you know, of like the poison and the exorcism taking place.
And the first time I saw it, I was blown away by it.
And I think this is yet another example of how well the Lord of the Rings trilogy used practical effects for scenes that could have been done with CGI instead, but in the end probably got a better results because they went the extra mile to use a complicated practical effect instead.